What is up? What is up, guys? This is Mark with the Mic, and it's another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling Inc. I'm Mark with the Mic. I'm joined by Lou Beans.
What is up? What is up?
Oh man, a lot of wrestling, for you.
So much. TLC
Uh,
tonight.
yeah, TLC is tonight. I'm actually like a lot of people are saying the card was lackluster, and I'm like looking at the card. I'm actually kind of excited for some of these matches.
You know which show this week made me very excited for TLC?
Which one?
SmackDown.
Yeah,
It has me very invested in what happens with the Miz versus not the Fiend, but Bray Wyatt.
I just
I'm
I I,
excited.
I really want to see what they do with that. I really do.
hmm
I
I
think.
oh my goodness. I was gonna say I love that they went all the way with it. That he ended up in his house with the
Yeah,
puppets and the daughter, and I was like, oh, what? That's
yeah.
and the Miz and Maurice in the house, and I'm like, and the Renee interview at the oh my god, it came together in a way that was like, I get that there were little things you could poke holes in, like why were the cameramen already in the room
Yeah.
in the
Well,
babies,
well,
but
supposedly it's supposed to be like the security cameras and shit, but
no
again, it's
no
supposed to be a show.
no, you gotta see, look at it again when he tells them to get out. It's like, where'd
Oh
you come
yeah.
from?
But
Where'd
then
you
again, it kind of makes sense because he's always filming the Ms. and Mrs.
This is
There's
true.
always a camera crew in the fucking house,
This is true. This is
so there's
also very
something
true.
there.
But again, it was all in all one of my favorite moments this week. Like,
Yeah,
all right, I like that.
I did like that too. Like I think it was a cool thing that they did. Bray Wyatt is just his fucking he just presence is so fucking good right now. Uh,
So, okay, we're gonna do our TLC predictions because we're
yeah.
gonna go through the card. But I have a prediction just specifically for this match, and I want to bring it up now before we get too much into the show.
Okay.
That doll does not look like Monroe. It has blonde hair and it has a lot of it. I think, and I don't want it to be, but I think that's Liv Morgan's character.
I wouldn't mind it.
I don't think she's tied to Raw. I'm just gonna say that.
I wouldn't mind it at all. It did look a lot like Liv Morgan, and then she also tweeted something about it as well.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So I wouldn't pass it. I wouldn't mind it at all because it would give her a fresh new start with a new character and everything. And I think she could pull it off.
But do you think that's the clue? Do you think that's what it's going, leading into?
You
Or am I
know,
just seeing things? Do I just want Liv Morgan to come back too
yo,
much?
do we see Baby Moreau with like the Wyatt the mask on, the Fiend mask on and shit?
Oh man. I mean, listen.
Yo, Miz, if you allow your kid to go through that and actually really portray this shit, yo, you're the greatest person ever. Like
Yes.
this would be like probably the most realistic fucking storyline they ever did. Like they always had like some
Mm,
limitations to it. Like if they go full force into this shit, I'm all for it.
okay. All right, listen. If that's what they're gonna do, I want your version more than my version.
Yeah,
So
I gotta
I
stop
want
doing these things
you
because I
giving
get
them
so
out for free.
disappointed when it doesn't come out. I'm like, God
That's
damn
true.
it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Like I'll
Damn,
come
I'm,
up
I'm
these
kind of
shits
hyped.
and then I'm just disappointed that I don't see what I talked about. I'm like, damn, my idea was better.
hmm
But yeah, I will like them to go full force with it. Like I feel like they're doing that already. Like I feel
Yeah,
like they are really going full force with this shit, and
I
it's a good
agree.
thing.
I agree. I didn't expect them to go that far that they did on
Yeah,
Friday. I'm just saying.
and I think Miz is the good sport to go. I think is the perfect person to go through it because he is a good actor as well. Like he could fucking sell anything to you.
Did you hear what Bray Wyatt said? Marine 5 is the best one.
And his brother's in that
Yeah.
movie.
Oh shit.
Bo Dallas is in that movie. Yeah.
What's he up to? Is the B team
It,
active
it,
still?
the B team is still there somewhere.
All right.
Somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but they're somewhere there.
Okay. All right. Are they SmackDown?
Yeah. The
Oh,
last I remember, they were on SmackDown.
listen. He keeps saying he had a family. You still
Yeah.
have a family, damn it.
Yeah.
A real family.
Your real family. But yeah, I really hope that they keep it. They keep it going, and I think they're doing a really good job with it.
Mm. You know what? Um, speaking of like just, do you want to go straight into the TLC or you want to do the weekend wrestling
Let's
first?
do the weekend wrestling because then it could be lead up into the TLC.
Okay.
and we could just go from there on with that. So I did like Monday Night Raw. I had my issues with Monday Night Raw, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Um,
me as well.
but for overall, the show was pretty solid.
It actually had some pretty good moments in the matches that happened this week as well. I
I
like to
agree.
point that out. Um, R.I.P. Akira Tozawa for the second week in a row. He
I
was murdered.
know they keep murdering his ass, man. I
He
like
was murdered
Tozawa.
in the ring.
He
But
got
I
like
love
nine
that he.
lives.
I love that this match was just a better showcase of him because he got to do some technical stuff with Aleister Black
Yeah,
until he got murdered outside the ring. You know.
yeah. That
So
that was mean. Alex, there, you mean. That was mean. It was a
yeah,
good match though. Really solid
I
match.
agree.
I think my match of Monday Night Raw was Andrade versus Humberto Carrillo.
Yeah, man, that was really good, dude.
That was something special.
And
I think.
it had storyline stuff too
Yeah,
because then we got a rift between Zelina Vega and Andrade.
I really hope they don't break them up.
Maybe it's a trick. I don't know.
I don't hope. I hope they don't break it up. But one thing I was feeling, and I'm like, damn, you know what they might do, and I really don't want them to do it, but I feel like they're going to do it because Andrade is kind of his own character right now. He could probably do things on his own and be perfectly fine. But I feel like they might move Selena Vega with Humberto.
Really? I actually okay. Here's what I thought. You saw the way he was slapping him and stuff in the beginning when they bumped
Yeah.
in the beginning. I feel like, and I don't know this through their history, but have they crossed paths in other federations or something like that? Do
Maybe
they
in
know each other?
Mexico. Maybe in Mexico.
I
Maybe
feel like they might be making them a tag team.
I know they have family. Their family fought before and things like that. Like again, they both second and third generation wrestlers.
Yeah, I feel like they might make them rivals at first and then make them a tag team. That's what I really think.
I wouldn't mind it, but I feel like Andrade should be on his own.
Yeah, right now I agree, but it's just like, what are they doing with him? Because he's not in the U.S. title picture, which I
That's true.
think he should be in,
Yeah.
especially because of Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, and talking about TLC, there's no U.S. title match like announced, which kind of disappointed me.
Oh, right, because it's what Randy and AJ, right?
No, they don't even have a match on TLC unless they're gonna add it.
Well, they were teasing them doing something.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well,
Well, then I saw there was a ladder match already, so I was like, all right, so there's a ladder match, there's a tables match, there's not a chairs match. Who got the chairs match?
that should be it.
There you go. Have a chairs match.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I that was that was a really good match. Very
We got some quick hits basically. The Aleister Black match was a quick match. The well, Matt Hardy versus Drew McIntyre happened,
yeah,
and he got run over. But he did come out the gates whooping that ass. So
yeah, he did.
we did get Aleister Black versus Broski,
Yeah,
which was as short. It was really short, but
Buddy
it was
Murphy.
it was intense.
Buddy Murphy versus Broski. You said Alistair.
No, I said Broski.
Yeah. You know,
Mhm.
you said Alistair versus Broski.
Oh, okay. Buddy Murphy
Buddy,
versus
yeah.
Broski. So,
I was like, damn, Alistair working double time.
you know
Just
what?
knocking motherfuckers out. That's not
It
right.
would have been a good match. Listen.
Yeah, Buddy Murphy versus Zack Ryder was actually surprisingly really well. It was really close to my match of the week, match of Monday Night Raw as well, because I think they showcase a lot of good stuff for Buddy Murphy and him beating a U.S. IC and former tag champion. I think they should have highlighted that more.
But you know what? I appreciate the fact that at least Broski got his shit in.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like he got offense. This wasn't that style of, well, he's gonna come out and get his ass beat.
yeah,
It
I
was
like when it's competitive
for the time.
Yeah,
You know?
I agree. I like when it's competitive like that. Like it gives you a reason why you want to keep watching this match.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? I mean, if they want to go somewhere with it, they could because they planted the seed of he punched his partner in the face.
Yeah,
So at least they made it personal. So if there's ever a thing there, hey,
yeah.
listen,
There you go.
I saw that.
There you go. But yes, that was a really good match. Definitely check those two matches out for sure. Um, then we had the whole AOP Kevin Owens thing. I actually felt was actually pretty good for the night. I liked it. Seth Rollins promo, and usually his promos makes me want to stab something in my ear.
This is true because he starts preaching and
Yeah,
it just sounds really self-righteous. But this works because he's a douchebag. So I
yeah.
love it. I love it.
And I felt like his promo felt more natural when he
Hmm.
talks. When he talks like this, he feels more natural.
Yes.
I don't want to talk about the divorce.
But you have to at least talk about Rusev's shirt.
Yeah, the Donald Duck shirt was the best part of this this whole segment,
Yeah, pretty much.
and the fact that we're probably going to have a decent match between these two guys at the pay per view.
But will this be the end of it? I hope so.
We hope, we pray, but I have a feeling that it's going to go into WrestleMania.
That's no good.
I feel like it's going to go to something Lana hanging on something match.
I mean, so then what's the end result? Rusev catches her and then they resolve the problems and that's it?
Knowing WWE, yes.
Because I don't see any other way of this ending besides those two ending up back together.
Like,
I
y'all,
really
you
don't.
did all this shit and y'all just want to love each other again? Like, you know what? Fuck both of you.
I bet you. I bet you she's gonna find out she's really pregnant and it's gonna be Rusev's baby, and that's gonna be the end of it.
It's going to look like Rusev and Bobby Lashley together.
Oh, Lord Jesus!
It's going to have a mustache and all. It's going to be born with a mustache.
bald. What is it? Like a milk dud head, like Bobby Lashley.
Another match I was actually really happy with was the tag with Street Profits coming out and challenging the Viking Raiders.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good match for the Viking Raiders. It had that athleticism and actually had them working for their tag titles, but also Street Profit losing didn't hurt them, and them taking the win didn't hurt them as well. Like it helped them motivate them to be better next time they fight them again.
Also, it just put Street Profits against another high-profile team.
Yeah.
So at least you recognize, hey man, these guys aren't just some joke guys.
Yeah.
They're actually good. And speaking of jokes, their segment, I thought it was 50-50. Oh my goodness, this is solid gold. 50-50.
Yeah.
But overall, that made it 100% passable. Like, yeah, okay, you can do another one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it didn't make me go, I can't watch this. You know what I'm saying? I was invested. So
yeah, I agree. Like, it was kind of tough to, like, I was like,
the Barry Corbin jokes got me.
Yeah.
The Barry Corbin was like, what? You think there's some type of envy?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you said, dog. And he put up the little, and I'm like, all right, that's pretty funny.
Kevin Owens beating the shit out of Mojo Rawley was fun. Sami Zayn coming out.
That has to be the picture for the podcast. Yeah. His back. You saw the picture?
Yeah.
He got fucked up.
Sami Zayn pretty much saying that he works on both shows as a manager, as a liberator. So that's kind of cool.
That's something. You know what I mean?
At least he made sense of why he's there.
Mm-hmm.
I give him that credit. What else on Raw was pretty solid? The whole reveal.
The main event was pretty solid.
The whole reveal of Seth Rollins in the van that had the swirly chair.
I bet you didn't notice. He had to use his feet.
Yeah, he had to.
It didn't spin in one. It didn't spin in one fluid motion. It was so stupid.
Yeah,
but I love it though. I love it. The dramatic reveal. Yeah. Slowly lifting the hood off. The only thing that was missing is that he didn't do his laugh.
Yeah.
And so many people brought that up, but I was like, yeah, he has that goose laugh.
Yeah.
I love.
One thing I really hope they do, and I do not want to see Kevin Owens at TLC. I don't want to see him on Monday Night Raw this week. Maybe next week. Or
what if he has a neck brace? Come on.
I do. No. I want.
What if he has that thing? What if he has that thing around his neck with the what do you call those? The little metal rods?
Yeah.
Please. What if he has that? I'll accept that.
But then he's weak.
I know, but it's Kevin Owens. He doesn't care.
I think right now, like, he got curb stomped on the fucking concrete. Like, sell it. Make me wait for him. Like, tease him at certain points. Like, have him Seth Rollins jump someone else and tease Kevin Owens coming out, but he's
No,
not out
Seth
yet.
Rollins has to go to the hospital and beat him up like Stone Cold beat up Vince McMahon.
But I hope they give it some time and actually really build to this rivalry. I think they're gonna fight at Royal Rumble.
And that will be the next pay-per-view?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So
Cool.
I see them building it. So slow build. You have a couple weeks. Slow build and build that really good, and you could easily do this. Becky Lynch versus the Kabuki Warriors. Same problems I had last week. I felt like Becky did let them do more damage to her, as in they double teamed her a lot more than Charlotte did.
I was telling you earlier, I felt that this was a better match than last week because last week was Super Charlotte,
Yeah.
and she just was just going toe to toe with two world class, as they call them in the division, world class athletes by
Yeah.
herself. And
Yeah.
it's like that doesn't make your tag team champions look very good, does it?
No, I think they did a better job with this one.
Mm.
As in Becky looked like she was desperate, and she did things to get out of desperate ways, like pulling on the rope and like getting out the ring as soon as she can, things like that. And they double teamed her a lot in this match as well.
Mm-hmm.
It was a better match, but again, I have a thing with, especially with big bumps like the big table, bump of her getting up not that far from taking that bump kind of annoyed me. I think she should have sold it more. If not, stay on the fucking table, or if not, just stay on your knees and act like it fucking hurt.
If they wanted to push Charlotte being somewhat concerned,
Yeah,
like they ended up doing, they could have had her come to the ringside
yeah,
after the fact, and
Yeah.
then they could have went from there. Charlotte could have took it, carried her off to the medical thing or whatever, and blah blah blah. They could have went from there.
yeah. I feel like they did that wrong. I feel like they could have had Charlotte try to come out and save her before she got, or they could have had like a standoff.
But I like how they played it, where she is not her friend. You see how like the way they were talking with each other, they
Yeah.
weren't buddy.
No,
So I get that she wouldn't necessarily save her,
yeah.
but she could have came out just to watch.
Like I could see her like coming out and like it'd be a standstill, like while Carrie Singh was on the ladder about to elbow drop her, and like when she got closer, they'll like hesitate to jump her, and then when she gets too close, they'll fucking actually elbow drop her. Like making it like a standoff and shit. But again, I like the match. It's just that I feel like their tag team champions should be more dominant. This one actually showed their dominance at least. I give that much credit with this one. At least they did a lot of tag moves. That they did use the two people advantage on Becky Lynch a lot more in this match than the Charlotte match.
And it was a sight to behold to see Kairi Sane go through that table.
Yeah. Monday Night Raw, we did. We also had Eric Rowan finding a local competitor. He did the smartest shit ever.
This might be my moment of the show. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Also, notice I told you it's gonna be Hornswoggle.
It's still hard.
You heard what he said.
Yeah.
He said he said it's he talked to her like it was a person.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you,
Hornswoggle.
you hurt someone I love, and I'm like,
So he
just
loves
saying.
Hornswoggle.
I'm just saying. Watch, it's gonna be a bigger cage.
Okay.
Somebody said it should be a completely different wrestler. It should just be the Big Show. And I'm like, that makes no sense. But they use the camera to. No, they use the camera to pan away, and then it's just the Big Show. It just comes out. I'm like, well, you could do that because that'd be pretty messed up.
Yeah. Yeah. He did the funniest shit. He took the whole basket all the way to the outside of the ring and tried to get a 10 count.
Very smart. Very smart.
Yeah. But he didn't make it. He lost. He got that. He died.
What was his name? Because R.I.P. that guy. That's all I know.
They say local competitor.
R.I.P. Oh yeah, they had to stop the match. That's right.
Yeah.
he did.
And then you had the main event, which was United States Championship match, Rey Mysterio versus AJ Styles. Really good match, really fun match. I did like the whole Randy Orton with the wink.
He just came in and was like, hello.
I saw the little like, oh shit, we're supposed to go for a pin.
Yeah, the end, there was a little cluster at the end because they fell on the reversal.
Yeah, and honestly, it finished like right when the time limit had
Yeah.
to finish.
Also, I saw people in different territories saying they didn't get to see it.
Ah,
They
okay.
cut off before that. So
So yeah, they he got the pin like right afterwards, but it felt like he delayed it a little bit. Anyway,
mhm,
it was a good match no matter what.
it was.
Um,
Although it kind of looked like a match between. If you use the NWO Wolfpack rules, it looked like a match between the faction because they both had red on,
yeah,
red and black.
yeah.
So just
The
saying.
Wolfpack fought the
Mm-hmm.
Wolfpack.
Fought the Wolfpack for supremacy. Just saying.
Don't turn your back on the
Not
Wolfpack.
the- well, I mean, you can bring that up too.
Dun, 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 dun,
WWE has
dun. Oh
confirmed
yeah,
that Dave Batista,
Dave
the
Batista.
Animal, and the NWO are going into the Hall of Fame. Now, I listened to Sam this week. You know, it is what it is. But I agree with him on one thing. They should just induct every single member. Everybody should come. Everybody. That means IRS. That means Scott Norton. That means
Kurt Hennig.
Vincent. Kurt
CM
they
Punk said
should
the
put a
same thing.
RIP. Should put a RIP.
CM Punk said the same thing. Like
Yeah,
all
why
and
not?
the whole NWO.
Put the whole faction.
My
Disco Inferno, Conan, the LWO, which means
they weren't part
Eddie
of NWO
Guerrero.
though.
Yeah, the LW. They
No,
got to
they were
go
their
in.
own faction. Yeah.
I'm just saying they should go in. Just
So
fuck it.
my thing with the NWO, I don't think X Pac should be part of it.
I feel that that's only because they don't want to put in Big Show because
No,
technically
Big Show
he's
should
the
not
fourth
be part
member.
of it either. I
You
think
don't think so?
I think it should have been the main three and Bischoff.
I agree. Well, Bishop's not going in. I mean, I don't know. I
No,
saw the picture, but he's not
Bischoff
going
is
in.
not coming going. I feel like I feel like it'd be a shame if he doesn't go in, because I think Bischoff was the reason why the
I didn't
Mr.
know that
McMahon
at
character,
all.
the Mr. McMahon character, is in what it is today.
But I didn't even know that. I didn't know he wasn't going in.
No,
In addition,
it's Hogan, Hall, Nash, and Pac.
really? Ooh, I thought it was gonna be him too.
Honestly, I feel like they still change it. They still have time, but I feel like Eric Bischoff should be part of that Hall of Fame. Like
Yeah, sure.
he was a huge part of that whole NWO time. He was a big factor
He
in it,
created it.
and then he also was the honestly he's also the responsible. He's the one responsible for the Mr. McMahon character.
As in, like that was the
He
the
started
exact
using.
outfit to
He
him.
started showing up as Mr. McMahon and doing the owner shit with Austin right after Eric Bischoff started
Yeah, I
doing
felt
his
like
shit.
yeah, the direct competitor to it.
Yeah, so I feel that Eazy-E should be part of that
That's true.
Hall of Fame.
I definitely agree.
I'll be a little disappointed if he's not. Like I don't accept it unless Eric Bischoff is part of it.
But I don't. I wouldn't heap poop on X Pac though. I'm not mad at
I'm
it.
not gonna poop on Xbox, but I don't think he had that much. Like Hall, Nash, and Hogan were part of it throughout the whole thing. Pac was maybe a year and a half.
It's funny too. I think the only reason he made it is because not because he's an integral member or anything, or even friends with them.
Yeah.
But if you go back to NWO Sold Out, apparently he had the only good match.
Yeah. And then he also
Eddie
was the
got
only
Eddie
one.
Guerrero.
Yeah, and then he was also part of the crappy WWE one.
Was he?
Yeah, it was him, Nash, Shawn Michaels, and Booker T.
I never saw that. Wow.
You're fine with not saying it. It wasn't
Okay,
that good.
okay. All right. All right.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see my chance to get Scott Steiner in the Hall of Fame early.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Scott Steiner ain't going to WWE.
He has to. Come on.
He doesn't want to.
Are you serious?
He doesn't want it. He said until the WWE Hall of Fame is actually a real thing, he don't give a fuck about it. That's exact words.
Wow. All right, I respect him. Okay.
That's his exact words about the Hall of Fame.
Okay. If that's his stance, I respect him.
We didn't have a.
I just want to put it this way: he's screwing his brother over. I don't know if his brother feels the same way,
Yeah.
but he's screwing his brother over.
So what do you rate Monday Night Raw?
I give it a B plus.
B plus. I'll give it a B.
It didn't have enough moments to make me go, I can't watch this. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's what. That's what I'm gonna give it like a minus or just a flat grade. No, this week was actually pretty good. There was like a lot of things, like you said. I really think the women's thing could have went in a different direction.
Yeah.
So,
Um, I'll go with the AEW results next.
hmm
You didn't see it, right?
no, I didn't get to see it this week. Again,
Um,
like too much wrestling.
yeah. So the results of this week's I had my issues. So one of my biggest issues with the current AEW show is that they have really bad timing with commercials. They transition to commercials into TV is really fucking terrible.
Okay.
As in, they'll be doing it right in the middle of a promo, and it'll cut to commercial, so you can't hear the promo.
Gotcha.
That you get this mini screen, but you can't hear the fucking promo.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's something that really bothers me about it. John Moxley comes out. He fucking has the fastest match. He has the fastest pin in AEW history.
Who do you fight?
This guy named John Silver. He just fucking went in and did the
Oh wow.
Death Rider on him, and that was it. Jericho comes out. They pretty much offers him to go into the inner circle and stuff like that. He kind of takes the shirt, doesn't really say much about it, and then leaves the ring. Jericho with a gold ass jacket, which was actually pretty cool. The Butcher and Blade versus Cody Rhodes and QT Marshall. Honestly, I really didn't care about this match. It was pretty much they pretty much announced Butcher and the Blade were hired guns.
The Butcher and the Blade.
Yeah.
The Butcher.
They were hired guns for MJF, and they pretty much were hired for him to get Adam and shit like that.
Really? Okay. So I have story now.
MJF still has the promo, cutting in the promo and shit like that, talking about his list and his hair, and it was an okay promo, but it looks like they're trying to build their match into the next pay-per-view, which is in January.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Big Swole is signed with AEW. She takes on Emma Sakura. It was an okay match. Big Swole looks like Cedric with boobs.
Well, doesn't she wrestle like almost exactly his style of wrestling too?
Yeah, they wrestle exactly. Well, Cedric is a better for say, but she wrestles just like him.
Okay.
Like she misses her spots a lot.
But
it was an alright match. It's a breath of fresh air seeing some decent women's wrestling matches on here. And honestly, anything with Brandy, I kind of skip because I try to watch it just for the cast, but it's bad.
So what she do this week?
So she was in a hotel room talking about the fucking nightmare, whatever the fuck they called, and having her other friend, bald-headed friend, come and shit like that. And
that was the lady that was the fan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw that. Is she a wrestler?
I guess she is. I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
think she's just a real fan. That's weird.
And now they have an unidentified bald man with I don't know what it is and what they're trying to do with it, but I have no interest in it whatsoever. It's a really bootleg. What was it? Straight Edge Society.
Okay. That was something I missed in wrestling too.
Luchasaurus versus Sammy Guevara. That was actually a decent match. I'll say check that one out. It was a fun match, and then you had Jericho on commentating with Hager, which was actually pretty fun, and they all jumped in and kind of did their thing with that. Then you had the main event, which was a street fight, Pride and Powerful versus Young Bucks.
Okay.
So the way they time everything in their match, so by the time this match ends, they only had like 10 something minutes. So when you see how they started the match, you see exactly where all of them going to take a bump. Because all the tables are out. They're against. So if you really look at it, you can see where every single person is going to take a bump.
Gotcha.
It was a decent match. It was a straight out hardcore match, but after a while, then it was just like, wow, all right, he's gonna fall there, he's gonna fall there, he's gonna take that, he's gonna fall there, he's gonna fall there. You could predict where they're gonna go. And
so you think it was set up before everybody got there?
It had to be because they didn't have enough time to finish the show.
See, okay.
So to prevent them from going under the mat, ring, getting a table and shit like that, they had everything set up already.
Okay.
They did a spot with like the cowboy helmet because they were in Dallas and stuff like that, but it was nothing like that. This episode wasn't nothing special. I'll give it a C,
Okay.
C minus because again lack of story. There's some story going, but not, there's a lot. I really don't care about Cody Rhodes. Like they trying to get like I feel like I understand what people see in Cody Rhodes. I don't. I don't care.
Gotcha.
I just personally don't care. The only person like Pac, there's no Pac. Oh, Kenny Omega and Hangman Page had a random tag match as well.
Gotcha.
But at least what they did with the last match is the winner will fight for the tag titles, which we have not seen in the last month on TV. So
Does anybody have them? Who's the tag champ? I see you. Oh yeah. That's right.
So they haven't been on TV. So finally you get to see the tag champs on TV.
Are they a 3-man faction?
Huh?
Are they a 3-man faction? I see you.
Yeah.
Do they count? So that means Christopher Daniels counts or no?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it was decent. It was okay. Like I had my issues with it. AEW has to fix that TV transition shit because it really throws people off.
Okay. Gotcha.
There's a lot of bad. There's some good. I feel Kenny Omega is lost. I was telling you about that. Like he's just there. Like he has like he's not that main event guy that you think he is in New Japan. He's far from that. He's just there.
Yeah.
He'll give you a good match here and there, but he has no character. He has no nothing, and I find him boring.
Has he had any promos since he's lost to what's his name? No, right?
No.
Has he lost to Moxley? That's it, right? He hasn't been. They showed his back, I remember, and then like that was it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I guess so.
Yeah, so it goes to a show like the show wasn't that great. Like it had a lot of issues. They are having a lot of growing pains because they cannot sell a show right now.
Oh, okay.
Like half the arena was empty. Same thing with the week before and the week before. So they are getting like growing pains right now, if that makes sense. And they're going back to Chicago for a pay-per-view, and I don't even think that's going to sell out. So they're having a lot of issues in that sense.
Gotcha.
I think if they go to New York, they'll sell out. But after one show, I think after that, they won't sell out.
Okay, gotcha.
It's growing pains. Like, they have to find their niche. I think people are getting to a point that the matches are very similar to each other.
Okay.
And they need to do something. I feel like they need something. They need some substance, and I don't think Jericho could be the only character that's there.
Yeah, because they need more people to like at least supplement him.
I feel like there's no other characters. I feel like there's other wrestlers. I don't feel like there's other characters. Someone that could hold a title. Someone that could promo for a half hour to kill your time and shit. You don't have that.
Yeah, to keep you entertained while people are not in the ring. I get you.
Yeah, I feel that with that.
Okay.
All right, moving on. NXT. NXT always delivers. Like, you're always gonna get it from me. Like NXT delivers every single week. I feel like they do everything really, really well, and I love everything they do. So, we got the Cruiserweight Championship match in the beginning of the show, which was Angel Garza versus Leo Rush. That match was fantastic. I think that was my match of the week.
Yeah, that was pretty good, man. Damn. Like, I liked multiple parts of that match.
Yeah.
It was so good, dude. You know what? I actually didn't expect him to win. I'm just gonna put this out there.
I didn't expect him to win, but you know what? I kind of had him winning because this is like the third bout they had.
Yeah, it is. Isn't
one thing I love about what they did with this match is they made it personal. Like Leo Rush didn't wait till the fucking bell rang. He went and attacked him.
Yeah, that's true.
I like when they do that. Like it shows a lot of like you show the story, and that's a good thing. Like we want to see the story.
This is true. The aggression.
Yeah, match was fantastic. I like the fact that he caught him in the I like the fact that once he did the finisher, he went straight for the submission.
Yeah,
I
the the,
think it
the
was
time between he was shocked and actually doing something else was very short.
yeah. That was a really good match. I think that was my match of the week. Close to this one too. The main event of NXT was the Balor, Tommaso Ciampa, and Keith Lee. That match was fucking incredible as well.
This is true. This is true. I think that was my match of the week. That's because I'm a Finn Balor mark. That's
Yeah,
it.
I love both those matches equally, so I'll say they were a tie for me.
Oh man, when
Um,
he fucking caught him lovely, he had him set up for the power bomb, and he was like, "Where's Finn Balor at?"
yeah,
Oh shit, there he is. He just stomped him right in the chest. Oh my
that
god.
was a really
When
good
he
stuff.
first countered Keith Lee's power bomb into a stomp, I was like, God damn,
That hurt
I
looked
didn't see
painful
that
too.
coming. What a reversal! Like,
That match was fantastic. It
and
shows that Keith.
Champa lifted him up for the air raid crash. I'm like, jeez.
Yeah,
All right, those muscles aren't just for show.
yeah, that match was fantastic. I like. Honestly, it shows that Keith Lee deserves to be in that main event spot.
Mm-hmm.
He's good there. He shines there. So
And there
yeah,
was something I would like to point out about that match. If you notice the style that they went for, um, NXT was really violent this week. I'm just gonna put this out there.
yeah,
To Leo Rush diving outside of the ring and landing on his face,
yeah,
to the match that you skipped with Mia Yim killing Dakota Kai.
yeah,
I don't know if she's alive or not, but I noticed there were a few times where Keith Lee could have OD'd, and it would have been great for the show. But I feel like he held back. There was a few times with Finn Balor where it was like he had a little bit of controlled chaos. He could have OD'd and probably threw Finn Balor halfway across the ring.
yeah,
And especially some of the stuff he did where he countered Ciampa.
yeah,
Specifically, he did the two chops on his back. He didn't try to kill that man.
yeah.
I'm just gonna put that out there. And he shows some visible restraint, and I appreciate that. I'm not
Yeah.
saying he should have, because it probably would have made for an excellent giftable moment if you would have saw his handprints on Tommaso Ciampa's back or something.
Yeah.
But he showed some restraint.
There
That's
was
all I'm gonna
other,
say.
there was other good stuff. You saw Bianca Belair in action.
Oh,
My
she
son came
just
back.
dominated that girl.
Yeah, she whooped her ass.
She whooped her ass.
Bizango as the
Yeah, there's another
surgeons.
moment.
I love that shit.
He murdered that dude. Why do the Singh brothers almost always get killed in matches?
I actually liked the Sax match a lot. I liked
It
the
was
Singh
real
brothers.
good.
Yeah, it was fun. We had Dakota Kai versus Mia Yim, which just announced that Kai. I think she has staples in her head.
See what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
dude, they were ODing this week.
And then
all three matches except for the last match, I feel like somebody probably had to go see a doctor.
yeah. Raul Mendoza versus Cameron Grimes was actually really good as well. And then you also had Travis Banks versus Jason Riker, which was a solid match as well.
That was a good match, dude.
Yeah.
Kiwi Buzzsaw, man.
Kiwi
That dude.
Buzzsaw.
That was probably Jason Riker's best. Was Jackson Riker's best match?
Yeah.
I think.
I don't even think if he had. I can't remember watching him have a match.
He's had like very fast matches. They always end up being a squash. He had a
Yeah.
match with Raul Mendoza. He's had a few matches with different people.
Yeah.
They're usually fast.
But yeah, I truly enjoyed that stuff. We had a really good NXT S rank.
Yeah, I would give it an S. I'd definitely give it an S.
Um,
Like I'm just gonna say, y'all, please stop killing each other. This is not the show to do that.
Yeah, man.
Save it for Takeover or something.
Exactly. Even Takeover.
Because
The
I
next
forget
Takeover
which
is February.
Singh brother it is. I gotta put up a little tombstone for the Dakota Kai and a little tombstone for one of the Singh brothers now. Thanks a lot.
I think the next Takeover is February
Okay.
because they don't have a Takeover with Royal Rumble. It's gonna be a Worlds Collide tournament.
And Kushida give that man his hat back.
And then we kind of talked about this earlier in the show with the whole Miz and Bray Wyatt thing, but again, highlight that was amazing on SmackDown.
Yeah, that was my wrestling moment of the week. Like, just segment period. Like, I like the heel turn on Raw, but like this was real good for me, man.
Yeah, I think SmackDown is having a better pace of their stories more than Raw is right now.
I agree. Definitely agree.
I think they have a handle of what they want to do with their storylines and see where they're going with that. I don't mind what they're doing with Bayley. I wish the promos were better, but I don't mind what they're doing with Bayley.
Yeah, she looks a little. She still looks a little stiff,
Yeah,
but it's still kind of. I'll take a little stiff than. Hey guys, I'm
yeah,
here. Yeah, you know what I
yeah.
mean. Like it's a. I'll take the slow growth of Bailey.
Um,
I mean, listen, people have problems with Elias's song.
yeah,
I'm gonna say that shit was funny, and you know what? I don't know where he is
yeah.
because that was a dickiest thing to do. So is he? Is he just a random dick?
I guess so.
Cause
Funny dick.
man,
Yeah.
he let her have it. He said your haircut makes you like a man. Santa wanted to give him a threesome with her and Sasha. He was like, no. I'm like, damn, that's messed up.
One thing I was talking about this before the cast, and something I highlighted with this SmackDown was the fact that Kofi was like the lead of the show, like with
Mm-hmm.
New Day and Big E, and I really like that. They kind of talked
And
about his title loss and they made
yes,
fun
he
of it,
did. I was about to
but
bring that
he
up. Baron
showed
Corbin
why he
stuck him.
was the baby face and how why he's the one that took the title, and at least he was the WWE champion. What can you
Mm-hmm.
say?
For 6 months. You right.
So I really like Kofi in this position. I really like Big E in this position as being like if Roman can't be on the show, why not have the New Day be the main baby faces of the show?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Both guys
Definitely
could
a good
work. You
moment.
could even have them
Definitely.
work
Hey,
singles.
it was a good match. I
Yeah.
still think between Baron Corbin and Kofi.
Oh, I like the match a lot. But I
So
really like the promo in the beginning. I like the presence of all of them in the beginning and everything like that, and them leading into the match. So I'm very happy with that promo.
there's one thing going on though. I kind of think that it's showing that it looks a little weird when wrestlers make matches.
Yeah, I
I think
think.
they need some type of authority figure,
Yeah,
but not necessarily a GM.
yeah.
But it does look weird.
Yeah, you kind of need that GM to come out and just have a little thing to say. I feel like they need a GM back soon.
Or it's just somebody, just like because somebody with the authority to do it.
Yeah,
Somebody.
give it to like who who's not really used on TV. Make her Hawkins the GM
There you go.
or something. Have Zack Ryder be the GM of Monday Night Raw.
Oh shit! Yeah, why
Have the
not do
Broskies
it?
do it. I really like the Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross stuff.
I love
Emmanuel
that they came to
Somerville.
get him.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. You should actually seeing storylines in the tag team form, and I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
I like Alexa as a babyface. She's actually working. I wish they'd let her talk though.
True enough, but she got to say her piece. I mean, but for the storyline purposes, though, it made more sense to have what happened happen.
Yeah,
If you're gonna have them do it that way, where the other team just like, I'm not gonna wait for you to talk shit.
yeah,
I'm gonna come get you. So
yeah. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
also they made whatchamacallit like a monster. They
Yeah.
made freaking Nikki Cross look like a beast. I'm just saying.
Nah, I loved it. It was
She
really
catch you
good.
when you slipping and it's over.
I honestly feel Alexa Bliss needs to go for that title again.
Well, I need they have to have a storyline. She can't just end up in the title picture.
She'll find a way.
Because as far as I'm concerned, like there's no well when you
I
look at it, who is there really,
honestly, I feel like
right?
they're more in tune with the tag team titles, and I wouldn't mind seeing them getting them back.
No, yeah, that makes a lot more sense for that because then you gotta think their results have to speak for themselves because
Yeah,
they are constantly winning.
yeah.
But I'm thinking about what you said about the women's title picture. They don't have a number one contender scene.
Right now is like they kind
Lacey
of
Evans
Lacey
scared
Evans.
Sasha last
Yeah,
week. Dana Brooke got beat up this week.
that was actually not bad of a match either.
No, I just don't like that Dana Brooke keeps doing the same move over and over.
Yeah, she does that
Like
flip
her
and elbow.
offense.
You
Her
know, I
offense.
remember there was a time where Dana Brooke was actually decent.
Yes.
Pepper
But
Farm,
but
remember?
but you have to also remember she had Emma like actively out there
Yeah,
as a distraction too.
yeah,
So they got to work something out. Because I mean, listen, if she's gonna be with Elias, he might as well just be out there.
yeah. Hit over the guitar. Uncle Bunker.
You know what I'm saying? Hand her the guitar so she could hit somebody. I would take that.
Oh, come on.
Yep, do it. But what I'm saying is, who's gonna be the number one contender for Bailey's belt?
I
They
think it's
haven't
Lacey
established
Evans.
that right
Yeah,
now.
Lacey Evans looking like it, but I don't think they having a women's title defense on the TLC.
Like that would be something that somebody wants to fight for, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
So
We had the revival with Dash Waller busting his ass and his running chins.
my goodness, that was awesome.
I
And
felt Scott.
Corey Graves is a jerk, trying to cover up for them. He's coming out with the mind games. You see it? I'm like, I cannot believe this guy. All
Versus
right,
Shorty
Graves.
G and Mustafa Ali. A very, very solid show. I have a lot
Mhm.
of shit to say about Shorty G.
Listen, I'm just gonna call it right now: the curse of Shorty G. If you're nice to Shorty G, he's gonna end up being your tag partner. It just keeps happening.
So what you're saying is Roman Reigns kind of pushed Ali in that
Oh
direction.
yes, he did. Oh yes. If him and Keith Lee didn't have the moment they did,
Yeah,
you damn Skippy, they would have tried to push Shorty G with him.
Roman Reigns.
Ugh,
Yeah, he was like, Yo, Ali, you got him.
you got this. You got
You
this,
got
kid.
this. I got you. Amazing match though. Very fun match compared to two. They have timing. They have fucking crazy timing with that double
Mhm.
flip outside the ring and shit. Um, can we were talking about this before the cast, and we were talking about like what things you could do to change Shorty G. And I feel like he's just a generic number one wrestler that can actually really wrestle. It's really bad. It's
Mm,
sad. It's really sad.
but you know what? What you were saying, I think, was just a better fit for what they actually did, and that's for involving the Kurt Angle son
Yeah,
storyline.
yeah. So what I brought up to Mike was I think what they should have did was have Kurt Angle and Gable be line up being father son, and have Kurt Angle as his manager, and have him as
Hmm.
like one of those crazy ass wrestling coaches, not like like a regular manager. Have him like slap him if he's doing something wrong and getting him pumped up to go back in the ring and kill the dude.
Hmm.
And I
Yep.
think that's the Gable I think we all wanted, because he wrestles just like Kurt Angle. If he does the ankle lock, he did the Olympic slam as well. So
He does the moonsault. He
yeah,
does He has the touchstones. It's like everything.
so I feel like he wrestles just like Kurt Angle. I think you could have really capitalized on that. But no, we get stuck with that fake whatever the fuck he does in his entrance. I don't know what
The
that is.
bootleg Bret. The bootleg Bret Hart.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't like it. I hate it. It's so fake. He's like, yeah.
It comes with a sound effect.
I don't know what it is. I hate it. I really do. I really
It's
do.
really bad, especially next to Ali, who's got a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I
then he
mean?
has
He
like
holds
the
the
super
hand up with the
lights and
light.
shit, and he has a cool ass theme, and then yeah.
He just looks like the little brother that nobody wants around.
Oh man, poor
That's how I
Shorty
feel
G.
about him. Just like, go
Can
away.
y'all just come out, yo? Just give him the glow hand too, so he just comes out with you and start doing that fake shit. Give him the
Oh,
left hand.
shit.
You have the right hand. Give him the left hand.
True enough. True enough. Or give him a G that glows. That's it.
Right there, you go.
But yeah, he kind of gets lost in that shuffle,
Yeah,
man. He's so talented, man.
yeah,
He had a real good moment at Survivor Series when him and Matt Riddle went to town,
yeah.
and he just shows you like he can go toe to toe with just about anybody if you give him the chance to.
Yo, fucking him and Jack Gallagher on 205. That's probably one of the matches of the year.
He should be on 205.
He
He
should have
should be
just stood
champ,
there.
especially with the NXT branding. That
Yo,
would be even
imagine
better
him.
for him.
Imagine him versus Angel Gaza.
Yes. Yeah. Like,
Fuck.
don't say that.
Put
Damn.
Gable back in fucking NXT.
Yeah, please. Please.
There's so many matches for him in NXT. Put him back in NXT.
He didn't have enough time.
So
I
he could
believe.
be an Evolve, and I could get his autograph as well.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I did like the Shinsuke Nakamura Cesaro match with Heavy Machinery.
Oh, that was a good match.
I liked
dude.
the whole promo. I liked the whole thing with the hand.
Yes.
If you look at
Yep.
Nakamura, he was sniffing it. He was like with his fucking nostrils and shit.
I love that Cesaro picked it up and looked like he was gonna take it, and
Yeah.
he just dropped it. What an asshole!
I was like, why you guys wasting food like that?
I know.
I love that Otis got so angry.
Mhm.
That was
He
his
like, he was gonna
hometown, too.
cry. Hmm.
That
Oh
was his
yeah,
hometown.
Yo, that's another thing though. But I've noticed in Chad Gable got the crowd super hype,
Yeah.
and Otis, man, he had the roof blown off the building, dude.
Yeah.
They
I
were
love that big
so
boy.
hyped to see the fucking caterpillar. Ugh.
Really good match. Nakamura and Cesaro won. I'm sad that Nakamura is not defending the IC title at TLC either.
I agree.
How are you gonna give a brand new belt and have it defend it?
How many times has he defended it since they changed that belt?
Once.
0? Once?
Once. Yeah. I don't
Okay.
even think it was a title defense either.
Oh well, there you go.
Supposedly he was supposed to fight Braun Strowman for it at TLC, but Strowman's injured.
Really interesting.
Anyway, you know what I'll do? I'll just have Sheamus come in and
Yeah.
he needs
you know
that
what's
title.
he doing? What's he doing?
He's just doing promos. That's what he's doing.
And they didn't say when, but they said he's back.
Yeah.
Like they literally said that on commentary. Thank Michael Cole for that. He's back.
Yeah.
And no announcement on his date.
No.
I would like it. Okay, here's my prediction: him versus John Morrison, first match back.
I wouldn't mind that either.
Me neither. But that's my prediction because they said he's back, and Morrison on the bump this week is like, "Hey, I'm here."
Yeah.
But no announcement date. No, we'll see him on Monday. We'll see him on Tuesday. I think he's gonna show up, and it might be an interbrand thing. Like if it's Raw versus SmackDown.
Yeah.
But somehow, for whatever reason, I think that would be the match: Sheamus versus John Morrison.
Okay. Then you had a main event: Kofi Kingston versus Baron Corbin. Went to a no contest, then turned into a tag team of New Day versus Corbin and Dolph Ziggler. They both were great matches. They both were set up really well. A lot of people complained about the hanging of Kofi.
Oh, come on.
I'm like,
Come
y'all
on.
are all cool about Roman Reigns being hung.
I know. Where's the Polynesian community getting up in arms?
I know. I was like, yo, that's kind of fucked up for that too. It's like, yo, they had a lot of bad history with shit like that as well. But no, it has to be in that certain area. I was like, yo, get your facts straight before you complain.
People just want a reason to be upset.
Yeah.
Another reason to be
why
upset.
Why Kofi got me hung? Because he's doing the same exact shit that he did Roman.
Exactly.
I didn't say shit last week.
I'm just happy that he didn't get dog food in his hair.
Oh man!
Can you imagine how hard that'd be to get out of dreads?
Yeah, I would have felt bad for him.
He had to cut his hair.
Yeah, you don't have the bald Kofi.
It's not what you want. Imagine Kofi got a lumpy head.
Yeah, I would have felt more bad for Kofi getting that shit on his head.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was a really good match. I like the whole storyline. Like I said, I like the fact that the New Day was the baby faces of the show. And in The Miz, I say The Miz too, because The Miz with the whole Wyatt thing. But I like the fact that you have other people you could pass it to, except for just Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns this, Roman Reigns that. You don't have to do that. You could have other characters that could do that.
And you still had time to make a moment for the match on Sunday.
Yeah. And you also, them helping each other out and them checking each other's back, which was cool.
Mm-hmm.
The Big Each did the big save, and then Ziggler went through the table.
Poor Ziggler.
Yeah, it was a good match though. Like even last week with Roman versus Ziggler was fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree.
Yeah. All right, so that's our week in wrestling.
Oh, we didn't grade SmackDown. I'll give it an A+.
SmackDown was an A.
I give it an A+ because of the Miz moment. Oh, that was so good.
I gotta give it an A+. It was a really solid show.
That was special. It's been a while, I feel, since WWE's produced moments were that good.
Yeah.
So.
And if you didn't catch 205, I'll say catch it.
Good. That first match was real good. Daivari versus.
Yeah, Joaquin Wild debut on 205.
Oh yes, he did. That dude was good, man.
Mendoza versus Daivari, which was really great.
That was good.
And then
you know what? I give Mendoza all the props because if you watch that match and you notice the crowd, and when he starts powering up and getting the hype, he brought that crowd alive.
That's good.
He straight up did.
I like Mendoza.
That was real good.
And he's getting wins.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is.
He beat Daivari, and then you also had Danny Burch versus Tony Nese. I thought it was a solid match.
Pretty good match, yeah.
If you get a chance, and I'll tell you, try your best to take the chance on Main Event, which you can find on Hulu.
Okay.
It's not on the network yet. It's on Hulu. For this week, you had Ricochet versus Cedric Alexander. That was a really, really fucking good match.
Nice. Awesome.
And then you also had Natty versus somebody. I forgot who she was.
She's wrestling? So why the hell is she not? You know what? I'm more mad about the storyline with Becky and Charlotte.
Yeah, I don't know.
She lost her title shot. God damn it.
If Natty does not cost them the titles, I'll be pissed.
True enough.
I feel like she should cost them the titles. Because it was her title shot.
Yep. I agree.
Fucking assholes. Just take care of shit like she didn't do nothing for them. She did it, not her.
She earned it.
I know it was bullshit. All right, we're gonna go into our TLC predictions, and then after that, we'll end this show unless we have something else to discuss. TLC starting at 7:00. It'll be 6:00 p.m. will be the kickoff show. Right now they have not announced any kickoff match, and also the Raw Tag Team Champions are having an open challenge, so we do not know who's going to be the challengers.
So you say your prediction is AOP?
I think AOP with Seth Rollins, and he's gonna.
I think it's gonna be Good Brothers.
I could see that too. What I would like to see is Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins and get the titles back. But wishful thinking.
That's true. That's true.
So we'll start off to kick off this match. Like Aleister Black versus Buddy Murphy.
Ah, man. I'm going to Aleister Black.
To be honest and straight up with this match, I don't care who wins. I think either way, this match, as long as this match gets a good time to tell a story, I think us as fans are the winners. Period.
This match, I'm being serious when I say this match could be like foretelling the future. These two dudes could be like the main event for the main championship on any brand, really. So
I got Aleister winning.
I do as well,
but I wouldn't be surprised if Buddy gets the win.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm fine for either one. Like it doesn't. I don't have a particular. My prediction wise, I'll say Aleister, but I don't have a for say for who wins. I just want to see a hell of a fucking match. I want a good 15 minutes. I want solid wrestling. Mm-hmm. I know what Buddy Murphy could do it. I know what Aleister Black could do. I think they're gonna fucking have. I think this could be easily match of the night, without gimmicks.
Yeah, I agree.
And this match doesn't have a gimmick.
Yeah, true. That's also true. Yeah, you're right.
I believe that match could be match of the night. You got the WWE Tag Team Champions, WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, the Kabuki Warriors versus Becky Lynch and Charlotte in a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
I have a feeling that Charlotte and Becky gonna win.
My girl Natty interferes, gets mad because they took her title shot, and Kabuki Warriors stay champions.
I hope you're right. But I have a feeling that they're gonna win the belts.
I really hope not.
I really believe that.
For the love of God, I hope not.
Because they want to do Becky 2 belts again, and they want to give Charlotte a belt. I just have that feeling.
I feel it too, but I feel
they don't want to take Becky. They don't want to take Becky's belt away from her and give it to Charlotte. They want to give Charlotte another belt. That's what I feel.
Charlotte don't need shit.
I know she don't, but that's what I feel. Why is she in this match? Why is she in this match with Becky?
You know, I feel like what they got to do with Charlotte is kind of what they're doing with Roman Reigns.
Just have her be strong as shit.
Yeah. Just have her away from the fucking title and have her own rivalries outside the title.
No, but I mean, like, as in she could be on her own the leader. You know what I'm saying? She could be. You look up to her as, she is not to be messed with, regardless of whether she has a belt or not.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. So
what else?
But I think they're gonna win. I really do.
I'm gonna pray for the Kabuki wrestling gods that Kabuki Warriors stay the champions. I hate the fact that they still have their babyface picture too. It pisses me off.
But something tells me Vince hates hearing people speak Japanese.
You know what? I hope. You know what? I wish a diesel-ass midget punches McMahon in the balls.
Well, hasn't that already happened? Hasn't Hornswoggle beat him on the ass?
Do it again. It's been a while. Next match, Rusev versus Bobby Lashley in a tables match.
Rusev has to win this match, right? What's all this bullshit he's going through for if he loses the match? Like,
Rusev wins and somehow Lana goes to a table.
Okay, I see that.
Maybe with both of them. Maybe like Bobby Lashley's carrying her and Rusev puts them both to a table. Kicks him and he falls on the table.
He goes to okay.
And he pins them both.
Like Stephanie.
Rusev has to have the Donald Duck shirt on though.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna have another shirt. He's gonna have another shirt.
I like the Donald Duck. I actually really like the Donald Duck shirt.
I do too. I do too.
All right. Yeah, Rusev. Rusev, I think, has to win this.
I want Rusev to win.
Next match: SmackDown Tag Team Champions, The New Day versus the Revival in a ladder match. This match also can be match of the night.
I don't care. I really don't care who wins.
No,
Really, like
I'm fine with New Day as champions. I'm fine with Revivals and champions. I think this match could really wake up the tag team division again.
you know what? You just reminded me who I think might actually answer the Viking Raiders call. It might be the Usos because aren't they on Raw?
I wouldn't mind that.
I think it's been long enough, right?
We missed
Hasn't
the
it been more
Usos.
than 90 days or something or whatever?
Yeah, I missed the Usos.
Me too. Me as well.
So yeah, I think this match could be a big stepping stone and bring that tag team division back into the light and give it time. And I think the New Day and Revival could kill it.
Yeah, I think this might be like tied neck and neck for match of the night for real.
And
Might
then,
get a Kofi moment with a ladder. You know what I mean?
this card, honestly, is a good card. Like, I don't mind the card at all. Like, I think like Roman versus King Corbin in the tables, ladders, and chair match. I think that match could be really fucking good.
They had another good match before involving
Yeah.
chairs. I think chairs. I think it was.
Yeah, and then Corbin has like good TLC matches before, and I think he really picked up his style too. So,
Mm-hmm.
New Day Revival. You say you don't care, but who you got?
I think New Day's gonna win.
Me too. I say New Day stays the champions. Roman Reigns, King Corbin.
There's no way Roman Reigns is gonna lose this match.
Yeah,
Especially because Robert Roode's not there.
I have a big feeling King Corbin might take the win of this.
But what do you think he's gonna do? Just win the match?
I think he's gonna win it like a cheap.
You don't think
way.
Dolph Ziggler's gonna come in and help him win?
Dolph Ziggler probably help him win. The Revival probably help him in. New Day probably come and help. And then probably someone returning come in and fuck Roman Reigns up. Like someone that's red and white.
Who's red and white?
Sheamus.
Oh. Damn. That's very specific, but yes, I see it. He's only two colors. That's it.
I don't know.
He literally is only two colors.
But then again, I don't want to see Sheamus versus Roman Reigns again.
No.
Yeah.
I would. Well, see, I can't. I like your prediction,
Yeah.
but I want my prediction of Morrison versus Sheamus.
There you go.
So I think Roman's gonna take it. He's gonna take it.
I got Corbin. Universal Championship match: Bray Wyatt versus The Miz. This is for the Universal Champion. No, it's not a Universal.
It's not. It's not. If it's not, I think The Miz is gonna win.
Yeah.
If it's not,
I would like it for the Universal Championship. See, if they show this way of Bray Wyatt as the Universal Champion, and it would be Bray Wyatt to lose the title, and have him like kind of if the Fiend pissed off that he lost the title and shit, and he goes rampaging in, and there's a lot of things they could tell if Bray Wyatt is the one that loses the title.
well, you know what? Okay, I'll put it this way: if the Miz beats Bray Wyatt, then that could set up for whatever they have going on with Daniel Bryan going forward. But then it would put the Miz able to fight the Fiend.
Yeah.
And then you would have the Miz versus the Fiend later on.
Yeah.
Hopefully without the lights.
Hopefully.
But that's my prediction. I think the Miz is gonna win this match.
I don't know.
Only because it's not. But then again, I think he might lose because I think Daniel Bryan might just show up.
Yeah, I have the
He's
same
been gone
thing.
too long.
I have a feeling that we're gonna see a bald Daniel Bryan.
Also, can we just go back to 2 weeks ago SmackDown? The guy under the ring looked like Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
They grabbed Roman Reigns' leg.
It wasn't.
He had Daniel Bryan type clothes on. He had like little moccasins on, blue jeans, and a flannel shirt. I'm just saying, if you go back and look, it looked like something he would wear.
Yeah. I got Bray Wyatt winning. I think Bryan's gonna have a way of changing it. I just want to see how he presents himself as the Bray Wyatt character and not just the Fiend. Like, I'm actually looking forward to seeing just the Bray Wyatt character wrestling.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so I'm excited for this match.
But he did give us a hint into it by saying you can teach yourself to not feel pain.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to see somebody take him down.
Yeah, I'm
We'll see.
excited. I think TLC is gonna be good.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's gonna be a sleeper pay per view. A lot of people's like, "Oh, this pay per
No,
view is
you
not
know
that
what?
good."
It's people saying this one looks like it doesn't have a lot of good build up, but I see the consensus basically being that TLC ends up having really good matches though.
Yeah,
Especially if you remember the one they highlighted this past week, Balor versus AJ, which
yeah,
was 2017. So like TLC is usually one that you think is not going to be great, but it ends up having good matches on it.
and like just really looking at it, in the card standpoint, it has a really good card.
That Buddy Murphy, Aleister Black match, people gonna be talking about it. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
New Day Revival. I think that could steal a show too, man. I'm just looking at that
Mm-hmm.
tag and them styles, and I could see that. I could see the women stealing the fucking show. But
If it's the Usos, I could see that being a fucking
yeah.
holy shit moment too.
So yeah, TLC tonight. I'll be watching. Yeah. So definitely check it
Yep, yep.
out. I guess we're gonna wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You have anything else?
No, nothing else in the world about you.
I have a few podcasts to check out this week. I did check out the Tony Storm on Chasing Glory. Really good
Yeah, I did see
conversation.
that.
Really deep shit. Definitely invest in it. Listen to it. Was a really good podcast. New Day Feel the Power podcast was fucking hilarious.
That was very, very good.
I wish the podcast was a little longer. Like, yo, they had me fucking laughing my ass off through the whole 40 minutes of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
After the bell, he had Paige,
Oh, really?
he had
Okay.
Charlotte, and he had the Street Profits on, which was a fun cast.
Did he address anything with Charlotte? Because remember, he had
Yeah, he
comments
did.
about her last week.
No, he had that conversation with her.
Did she get into it?
She said that like she sees the fact that it's hard for her to be in certain things, as in like all she could do is just go with what she gets and fucking keep going with it. But I feel like she feels that the women's division need to have focus more onto the women's matches, and it kind of feels like it's a downslide a little bit.
Okay, I can see that. Definitely can see
And
that. Because
honestly,
I'll be honest with you. Aren't there? There's only like 2 segments, and usually it's one involving the champ
yeah,
and one tag segment, and that's it.
I feel I feel like there's a lot of women that are just not being used, and I feel like they should start being used a bit more. We haven't seen
Will
Naomi on TV. We haven't seen
is
Carmella
not
much
is
on
she injured or
TV.
anything? Naomi?
No, she's healthy.
Wow.
We haven't seen Naomi. We haven't seen Carmella on TV recently.
true?
We haven't seen. Well, we had Sarah Logan, which is a solid wrestler. She hasn't been on TV.
This is
We
true.
kind of Liv Morgan kind of got produced, but
We'll
like
see. Yeah.
Ember Moon, we don't know where she's at
Well,
yet.
she's injured for a long time.
Yeah, I
I
know
think
she
they
has
said
Achilles.
They said it was like 9 months from the time she got injured. So I don't know where we are now.
I know she had Achilles, the same thing as Xavier.
So yes, it's gonna be a while.
But she's been out for a while. Ruby Riott, we don't know if she's coming back
Damn,
anytime
she's
soon.
been hurt for a long time too. Yeah.
Then you have Dana Brooke that you're trying to show something. I think you should showcase more, but you gotta work on her moveset to be more consistent.
Mhm.
Because that flipping thing, you could do it once, but if you do it like 3 times, I'm like, okay. You
Yeah.
messed up the third one. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, yeah, don't do that.
And I remember her giving good matches.
Mhm.
You have
I still say her and Oscar was actually an entertaining match. I mean,
Yeah.
she did get beat up really quick, but
you have the Iconics that could easily work a singles competitor or work as
oh
tag
man,
teams.
where they
haven't
been?
on TV? I don't know. They just haven't been on TV. They're probably some of the better characters that are on TV.
Yeah, I agree.
Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. They get TV time, but they're always losing. Alexa Bliss
But they were
and
in
Nikki Cross.
I say they're in the tag division though, so
Yeah.
that they at least are advancing the tag division.
But they
But
also
that
could work
singles
singles.
division is just like it's almost non-existent.
But I feel like they could work singles as well. They're kind of like the Iconics. They could work singles matches, but they work tag team more.
Mm-hmm.
But they have a lot of girls. Like there's a lot of women in that division that they could really be using, and they only stick with their champions and the same people. Um, and there's a lot of people that could I say Alexa Bliss, working her as a tag team division. I think it helps because she knows how to work with Asuka and Kairi Sane. She could talk for the both of them, and I think she's strong in that suit with Nikki Cross as a tag team. You know.
Yeah, yeah, but she gets enough. She's not
No, but it
at a
just saying,
loss for
but
anything.
just saying in the tag team division, that's
But
something
she
that could
can't.
help. That's something that could help the Kabuki Warriors stay in that tag division wise, and then you can add
No, no.
the Iconics and all of them together.
But the problem is people that aren't there. Like
Yeah.
at least she's there. There's so many people that's just there that you don't
Well,
see.
she just returned too.
Yeah, but this again, even
Yeah.
before that, she was a tag champ. Like
Yeah.
again, she was already
She
advancing
was.
one division greatly.
Yeah.
She probably had one of the more entertaining runs as a tag champ.
Well, who else? You got
But it's just like there's so many people that you don't even see,
Yeah.
and they got to work on that.
I just named a bunch, so
They
let's
they
see
got to
what they
put
could
these
do with
people on
that.
TV. Yeah,
Yeah, like I honestly miss Naomi. Naomi, I thought was getting better in the ring, and I think she was getting. I have my complaints about Naomi, but as a wrestler, I think she gets better every time she steps foot in the ring. I
mm-hmm.
have my complaints of her stuff looking very set, like it's too
Choreographed or
yeah.
whatever.
You can tell that she's thinking. She don't look
Yeah, true,
fluent.
true, true.
She don't look fluent sometimes when she does things. Other than
Mm.
that, but I think she's a great character. Her gimmick itself sells really well. So why she's not there? Tamina.
Oh yeah, she is still there.
I know Nia Jack's been working in a PC, so I'm not sure where she's coming back either.
That's true. That's true.
So I just named like a handful of women that hasn't been shown on TV in a while. Maybe
So
on
they need
main.
to come back.
They probably on main event. I'm not sure.
Well,
Natty,
do they? Oh yeah, you just said Natty. Yeah, that's
fucking
true.
Natty.
That's a shame. That's a real shame.
Yeah.
That makes me mad.
So yeah, there's a lot of issues that they could do something with the women's division. Paige kind of talks about it too. Like she likes watching the NXT women's division more than the main roster, and it makes sense because the NXT they have everyone involved.
And it's less produced.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They just let them go out and do their damn thing.
yeah. You want to know? Oh, with the Dakota Kai, I was kind of mad that the screams weren't in the theme this week.
Well, that's why she lost. She wasn't motivated.
I was like, damn, put the screams back in. I thought that was a cool gimmick with that.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah, check out that cast. You said James Storm was on Talk Is Jericho. I
Talk Is
think it was
Jericho.
Wednesday, right?
Yeah, that was a really good episode. Very
Major
funny.
Wrestling Figure Podcast is always fun.
Very
Great
funny,
conversations and new toys and everything like that. New
Mhm.
toys that I can't afford right now.
And like I said before, check out if you can check out Chris Van Vliet's interview with Austin Aries.
Yeah,
It's very
definitely check
good.
it out.
Very good.
All right. We're gonna wrap this up. This is the Wrestling Babble live on Twitch TV. We'll have our regular podcast show up probably on Monday, Tuesday on SoundCloud, YouTube, and yeah, those two, and they'll be fully edited with music and all, and shiny. So please follow all our social medias. I do have a link tree on this Twitch channel that has links to all our pages. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Twitch TV here, and YouTube, all Mark with the Mic. Follow our Facebook group, the Wrestling Babble, and the Recycling page. And where you got Mike?
Yep. I'm at Red Cyclone Inc. on everything. That's YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr. And make sure you catch these podcasts on the SoundCloud.
Yep.
We also have a WordPress as well.
Yep.
That's about it.
Yeah. So again, like, subscribe, and if you want to hear it live every Sunday around 12 o'clock, we go live with the Wrestling Babbles. You can join in the cast, join in the conversation, and we try to answer you as good as we can. So that is about it. Stay tuned for It Gets Better for a podcast, and peace out. Later.
Peace.
And always remember, follow Jinkies.
He got them sandwiches.